Alright, E King Fight News here, and I'm talking some wrestling. After Summerslam, apparently Chris Jericho and Brock Lesnar got into a heated face-to-face confrontation backstage after Brock Lesnar's victory over Randy Orton. This was a situation that a lot of the guys backstage, they didn't realize if it was a work or a shoot. And basically, the story behind what happened is Randy Orton uh, was in sort of an MMA style matchup with Brock Lesnar, which is what WWE tends to do in recent Brock Lesnar matches, where he's portrayed as legit, beast Brock Lesnar going in there to kick ass. So he'll do some MMA shit in there, like fucking throw some, do some ground and pound, or fucking do German suplexes, which you'll see from time to time in UFC actually, and that's his whole stick right now. So essentially, the finish of the match, which you're gonna see right here, Randy Orton gets fucking busted open by these elbows. You're gonna see these fucking vicious elbows that Brock Lesnar lands, whether accidentally or intentionally. Only Brock Lesnar knows. Only he knows, but he fucking busts open Randy Orton, who ends up bleeding like crazy. And apparently the wrestlers backstage were freaking out. And Chris Jericho was basically at the forefront of this, saying, this is total bullshit. He's not one of the guys. He's a fucking part timer. And he got right in Brock Lesnar's face as he was coming backstage. And Brock Lesnar was like, "Shut the fuck up, you pussy," or some shit like that. Because he's the biggest motherfucker back there. And he was just like, "Yo, you can kiss me or you can punch me," right to his face. And Chris Jericho, he ain't afraid to talk shit. So both of these guys went face to face. And it got real heated, and apparently it took Vince McMahon and Triple H to break these two up. That pretty much the confirmed story in terms of what happened backstage at SummerSlam. And legit, Brock Lesnar fucking sliced Randy Orton wide open. So you, and WWE right now, they don't really have like, if the way wrestlers used to do it was they'd actually blade themselves, which means they'd slightly cut themselves to show the appearance of blood during a wrestling match, and that would give a lot of heat or a lot more. They call it color. They give it a lot more of an authentic feel to a wrestling match, and that's made excellent matches turn into classic or great matches. And Brock Lesnar, we don't know if that was supposed to be something that they wanted to do. See, that's one of the things that gets discussed by the fighters before a match. To say, okay, let's try and do this or do that. Like when Lesnar faced the Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell, immediately Brock Lesnar threw some legit punches and busted open the Undertaker, and that seemed to be perfectly planned. And there was no question that that was planned. But we don't know if this finish was planned or not. We actually don't know. So this is very interesting news for a wrestling uh, finish at a pay-per-view. So this is what it is: heated confrontation backstage between Chris Jericho and Brock Lesnar. And this is E King Fight News. And I got another video coming up. Brock Lesnar's uh, has been suspended by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, so I'll follow up on that. And he has responded to Conor McGregor. E King Fight News.